Now, maybe you are going through this very big gateway yourself right now. Listen up. Property hunting can, yes, feel overwhelming, but with the right strategies, it can be an exciting adventure, a life-changing chapter that leads you to your dream home, your forever home, I love to say. And I'm here this morning with a man who knows a lot about this space, Theo Mseka, CEO of Private Property, one of the best in the biz, who will be sharing some more insights into the current property market and their partnership with the incredible My Design Rules. Yes, because we want to sell at the end of this show. We want to sell. But this is such a life-changing kind of moment for most people. It's big, Theo. So thank you so much for being here, and thank you for being that guardian, helping so many people through this gateway, because there is a lot loaded in there. Property investment, it's one of the first investments I think we start thinking about, because it kind of feels like it's something all of us can do. I don't have to be a financial expert to invest in that way, but you do need an expert's touch. Why is it so important, because you've made it your lifeblood, to invest in property? Why is it the core of your business?
Yeah, property investment is a great investment vehicle. You know, there's a lot of things that you can invest in, but real estate, you cannot go wrong. Bricks and mortar, you know, it's immovable. And, you know, if you buy in the right area, the value you buy for can double every 5 years, as we've seen in certain neighborhoods across the country.
For sure.
And everyone needs a roof over their head. So there's nothing more fulfilling than having somewhere that you can call home.
And it's a part of the South African story, the dark and the light of the South African story, this notion of ownership, of owning a piece of land, of owning my own property, why it's become such an emotional thing to be able to buy my mother a house, because that wasn't there before. And I'm getting goosebumps as I say that, but there's something very powerful in that notion because it matters so much to us. So what advice do you have for those looking to buy property? Where do we even start that conversation?
I would suggest people do their research, you know, by browsing platforms such as Private Property. You can do your research on the neighborhoods. What are the price trends been doing? Are they going up? Are they going down? What kind of people are buying in the area? So you know that you're going to feel like part of the community.
Yeah, for sure.
And yeah, just understanding, you know, the trends, what schools are in the area if you've got kids, how far are you from certain amenities, depending on what your lifestyle choices are. So do your research.
Because it might look good on paper, but now you move there and suddenly you feel like you're living in a different world and it's just not the right fit. You need a gateway. You need someone who's going to guide you through that. And an estate agent, it is their job, but there are degrees with which they do that job. Why is it so important to get a good real estate agent to help you with this process? And what do they actually do? What is the estate agent's role?
Yeah, you know, most people, when you're looking to buy, you don't actually know what your needs are. You think you need a 3-bedroom house with these features, but when you give that information to a really great agent, they can translate your needs and understand what you're actually looking for.
Into bricks and mortar.
Into bricks and mortar. And, you know, when I've gone through the process myself personally, I thought I wanted one thing, and then I got guided towards properties that actually ended up being more suitable for me.
Wow.
And, you know, if you do it on your own, it's a possibility to do that, finding a home, right? But when you work with a really strong agent, you're going to find properties that you never thought you needed.
Completely, I
that's
like that.
That's what happens, yeah.
Always selling, eh? Always selling. I love it, because we want that to be the case, because you want to know that if you are buying something, the investment potential therein lies in reselling it for more at a later stage. So you want to get that right. We're seeing a little microcosm of this ecosystem play out in My Design Rules. To be able to partner with a show that kind of is the living journey of what you guys have to help so many people through. Why was this such a good partnership for you guys?
It's such a great partnership because of the process. You know, when you're buying a home and you want to extract value from it in the future, sometimes you have to do a renovation. So this is the perfect kind of platform to be able to see that happen from cradle to grave.
See someone else make the mistakes before you go in and knock down that wall or put in that particular tile or something like that.
Exactly. So there's a lot of processes that you learn from watching from others, because most people, it's our first time doing it. So when you watch a show such as My Design Rules, you learn from the process that other people have been through, and you can implement that in your process.
Are you going to buy one of these houses when they're done?
I'm not sure which one. I'm looking forward to the final day, because we'll see what the contestants have done. And I'm looking forward to it. And,
Because it's such a personal journey as well with the designers. With every fitting, it becomes a slightly different space, a different journey. And that's when it becomes human. And I love the fact that you are about the people. Yes, you are selling and buying and you are there to put people in their homes. But I think for you guys at Private Property, the people matter most. If I'm looking to buy, what should be that first step and how should I go about that?
So that's a good point that you just mentioned there, connecting people. So our internal ethos is connecting people at the heart of property. So, you know, it's all about people, not just the homes, because we're trying to house South Africa. So go onto the website, put in your criteria, start researching, and then, you know, when you've been through that process, find and pair yourself with a great agent because they'll know their area really well and they'll know everything that's available and sometimes the ones that are off market that are not yet available. So by talking to the expert in the area, you're going to realize that, you know, they know that something's coming on the market in 2 weeks' time and it meets your criteria, but you don't get to browse that and see that on the platform. So that matchmaking that we do where we pair you with a perfect agent for your needs on our website, privateproperty.co.za, that's, you know,
it's like a dating website. It's like a dating website where everybody wins. Now, I think we are even more excited to see the end results, these beautiful properties coming to life on My Design Rules. The bottom line is, if you're going to do this and take this brave step, you want the right person in your corner. And you can find more advice on property investment with Private Property on My Design Rules Living Journey on Sunday evenings right here on S3.
Whether you're looking for a lock up and go, or a settle down and grow, an office for your booming business, or a safe haven, we have a space for you.